Today we are going to study the supplementary text. The supplementary text had come late, and so 1 to 4 lessons 1 to 4 we will see whether we can do it at the last. Okay. So now I will start from 5, that is Princess September. From there we will start our study lessons. Then after that, after finishing the lessons, we will see if time is there, we will go back to the other lessons. Okay. So coming exams, we will, for that we will start from 5. Clear to you? Now we will see what is Princess September. So usually, do you think that anybody give the name in the name of months or weeks? No, it is very rare, isn't it? But according to that, Naal sometimes we give names, but not with the weeks names and the months names. So now here we will see the king and the queen had given their daughters names according to the name of the months. Now we will see what is the Princess September and why she is so important to it. Understood? Princess September, like each one of his numerous sisters, numerous means numbers, receives the gift of a parrot in a golden cage on her father's birthday. The parrot dies, and by chance a singing bird comes in its place. The princess shows off her pet to the sisters, who advise her to park it in a cage. Now these are the situations that is being said in the first part of the lesson. Okay. Now we will see the lesson. The king, the queen of Slam had many daughters. So the king and the queen of Siam had many daughters. And the queen said that it confused her to have to remember so many names. So they had a number of daughters, and so the queen is confused to call out all the names of their daughters. One day the king decided to call them January, February, March, though impose her families, till she came to the youngest, whom we call the September. So what did the king do? So it is easy for the king to say the names of the months, isn't it? So what did he do? He started giving the names of the months, and the youngest one is the September. So the eldest one is January. Like that it goes up to September. August 8, September is the 9th. So September is the 9th month, and the daughter is which one? 9th daughter. This is the 9th daughter. Understood? September is the 9th month. The king of Siam had a peculiar habit. Instead of receiving gifts on his birthday, he gave them. So usually on birthdays, we used to give gift to the birthday boy or birthday girl, isn't it? But here the king, instead of receiving the birthday, he used to give the gifts to the others. Understood? One year on his birthday, not having anything else handy, he gave each of the daughters a green parrot in a golden cage. So one time the king gave a green parrot. Green parrot in a golden cage as gift to everybody. Understood? So he used to give gift whenever his birthday falls. He, instead of receiving birthday gift, he used to give birthday gifts as his birthday is being celebrated to his daughters. Understood now? Everywhere we used to give gifts to the birthday boy or the birthday girl. Here the birthday king is giving the gifts to his daughters. Clear to you now? The princess was very proud of their parrots, and they spent an hour every day in teaching them to talk. So all the daughters are happy with the gift given by their father. Presently, all the parrots could say, God save the king, and some of them could say, Pretty Polly, no less than 7 Oriental languages. So, some parrots used to say, God save the king. God save the king. And some parrots used to say, Pretty Polly. Pretty Polly in 7 languages. So, some of the parrots are 9 green parrots in 9 golden cages were given to 9 daughters, isn't it? So, among the 9 parrots, some used to say, God save the king. That means, always who is there along with the king? God is there. And some used to say, Pretty Polly. And in Pretty Polly in how many languages? 7 Oriental languages. But one day when Princess September went to say good morning to her parent, she found it lying dead at the bottom of the golden cage. So like that the days were going, and one day when the 9th daughter, that is September, who is the 9th daughter? September. So when she went to her parent, what did she see? She saw the bird lying dead on that golden cage. She burst into a flood of tears. That means she started crying, and nothing that her maids of honor could say comfort her. And all the maids started saying many things to comfort her. That means to stop crying, isn't it? But she was crying and crying. She cried so much that the maids of honor not knowing what to do. So now the maids did not know how to stop the crying of the Princess September. They went and told to the queen that her daughter is crying. And the queen said it was stuff and nonsense, and the child had better go to bed without any supper. So the queen became angry, and she said, for this useless bird, she is crying so much, isn't it? And she is not controlling herself. So it is a great nonsense to cry for that bird, isn't it? So let her go to bed without having supper. Supper is the last meal of the day. The maids of honor wanted to go to a party, so they put Princess September to bed as quickly as they could and left her by herself. So the maids, other maids all wanted to go for a party, and so what did they do? They put her in the bed, September in the bed, and they went for the party, because Queen had already said not to give any food for whom? September. And while she lay in her bed crying still, even though she felt rather hungry, she saw a little bird hop into her room. So still, without having food, she is feeling hungry, and at the same time she was crying also. And suddenly she saw a bird hopping inside her room. Hopping means jumping inside the room. She wiped her tears and sat up. So when seeing that bird, she suddenly stood up from the bed. Then the little bird began to sing, and he sang a beautiful song all about the lake in the king's garden, and the willow trees that looked at themselves in the still water, and the goldfish that glided in and out of the branches that were reflected in it. So that small bird which had hopped inside the room began to sing, and it was singing about the lake in the king's palace and about the fishes that are seen in that pond. They are gliding of the fishes in the water. When he had finished, when the bird stopped singing, the princess was not crying anymore, and she quite forgot that she had no supper. So up to then, who was listening the song of the bird? September was listening the song of the bird, and now she forgot about the hunger. And at the same time, her tears also had gone. She stopped crying also. This was a very nice song, she said. So she was attracted by the song of that little bird. The little bird gave her a bow with respect. The bird said, "Would you care to have me in place of the parrot?" said the little bird. That means, can you keep me in the place of the parrot? Already the parrot is dead, isn't it? So the bird had come and said, can you look after me like your dead parrot? It is true that I am not so pretty to look at. That means I am not as beautiful as whom? Your parrot. But on the other hand, I have a much better voice. But I had a better voice. That means I am able to sing. Princess September clapped her hands with delight, happiness. Delight, happiness. So who became happy? Now Princess became happy and she clapped her hands with joy. And then the little bird hopped onto the end of the bed and sang her to sleep. Then what did the bird do? That means she agreed, clapped her hands with great joy. So she agreed to keep that bird in the place of that dead parrot, isn't it? So the bird, what did the bird do? Bird came near her in the bed and he sang song to make her sleep. When she woke, so that night she had slept. When she woke next morning, the little bird was still there. As she opened her eyes, she said, "Good morning." So the next morning, when she woke up, she saw the bird sitting there and he is saying good morning, wished her. The maids of honor brought in her breakfast and he ate rice out of her hand and he had his bath in his saucer. So as usual, everything happened. The bird started eating food and it took a bath also. He began to sing again so beautifully that the maids of honor were quite surprised. Oh, they had never heard anything like that. September was very proud and happy. So all the maids had heard the song of the bird because the bird was singing very sweetly. And who became proud? September was so proud to keep a singing bird. Now I want to show you to my 8 sisters. So already other 8 sisters are having their parrot in their golden cage. Only September's parrot has died. She stretched out the first finger of her right hand so that it served as a perch and the little bird flew down and sat it. So with her finger, who sat? The bird came and sat. Then followed by the maids of honor, she went through the palace and called on each of the princes. Then keeping that bird in her finger, she went to see all her sisters. And for each of them, the little bird sang a different song. And where for each sisters who sang a song, the bird sang a song also. But the parrots could only save the king and pretty boy. So this particular bird was singing song, isn't it? But the parrots, what are they doing? The 8 parrots, they are just saying only these 2 sentences. The first one is saying God save the king. Some are saying the God save the king. And other parrots are saying pretty Polly. They are not singing. So only whose bird is singing now? September's bird is singing. At last she showed the little bird to the king and the queen. They were surprised and delighted. Not only her sisters, but to the king and the queen also, September showed her bird. I knew I was right to send you to bed without any supper, said the queen. The bird sings much better than the parrot, said the king. I should have thought you got quite tired of hearing people say, God save the king said the queen. I can't think why those girls wanted to teach their parrots to sing it too. So now who is becoming angry? The king and the queen, because these parrots are saying only these 2 and they are saying why the princes are not asking their parrots also to sing in sweet song. The sentiment is admirable, said the king, and I never mind how often I hear it. But that means the parrots all the time are using only these things. But I do get tired of hearing those parrots say pretty Polly. So king is tired of hearing God save the king and the pretty Polly. Isn't it? Because September's bird is saying, not saying any of these words, but only singing sweetly. They say it in 7 different languages, said the princess. So princess was saying, all these 8 princes are saying, not only in one language, how many languages? They are using 7 languages. I dare say they do. That means, of course, they are doing. But it reminds me too much of my counselors. They say the same thing in 7 different ways and it never means anything in any way. That means even my court councillors also, they also saying the same only one thing in different in 7 voices, and they are coming and saying the same only, repeating the same only, isn't it? Those 7 are speaking, but all 7 are speaking the same only. Similarly, here also all the words are there, still they are using only this much. They are not saying anything more than this. The princes were vexed at this, and the parrots, so they became very angry, and parrots looked very gloom indeed, and even the parrots also, because a king is saying that all the time I am hearing only this much, these birds are not able to sing like the other little bird. But Princess September ran through all the rooms of the palace, singing like a lark, while the little bird flew round and round her, singing like a nightingale. So now who is happy? Only September is happy like a nightingale. The bird was singing and she was enjoying the song and going all around the palace. Things went on like this for several days. So it was going on, and then the 8th princess put her heads together. So now all the other princess wanted to plan something against whom? September, because now the talk is only of whom? September and the little bird. They went to September and sat down in a circle round her. So they planned something and went and sat around September. My poor September, they said, we are sorry for the death of your beautiful parrot. First of all, they said sorry for her death, the parrot. It must be dreadful for you not to have a pet bird as we have. Some we have all put our pocket money together and we are going to buy you a lovely green and egg parrot. That means you don't worry about your dead parrot. Now we all planned together. That means we will put all our pocket money together and buy a green parrot, green and yellow parrot like us for you. Thank you for nothing, said September. September said, okay, thank you for that. I have a pet bird which sings the most charming songs to me, and I don't know what on earth I should do with a green and yellow parrot. So what did September say? Now I don't need what? Green and yellow parrot, because already I am having a little bird which used to sing very sweetly. So that is enough for me. Well, my dear, they said, it is abuse to talk of a bird when the little fellow flies in and out just as he likes. So he is coming at whatever time he wants, isn't it? They looked round the room and raised their elbows. But other parrots, they are put in the golden cage. But this bird, at any time they are coming inside and going out. Do you mind out asking where your bird is now? He has gone to pay a visit to his father-in-law, said Princess September. And what makes you think he will come back? So now he had gone outside to see his father-in-law. And so the sisters are asking, are you sure that again he will come back? He always does come back. So September said, no, he will, after his work he will come back. Well, my dear, said September, if you will take our advice, you won't run any risk like that. If he comes back, and mind you, if he does, you will be lucky. Pop him into a cage and keep him there. That is the only way you can be sure of it. That means sometimes if the bird, it is a bird, if it goes and never comes back, then you will miss it. So we are saying to you that again when he comes, you put him in a cage and lock it so that he will not go out. But I like to have him fly about the room, said the young princess. So princess said, instead of putting him and locking him in a cage, I want the bird to fly inside my room. Safety first, sisters curiously, but the sister said, we have to see it is safe or not, that he is safe with us or not. They got up and walked out of the room, shaking their heads, and they left September. And so September began to think whether she has to lock the bird inside the cage or let him be free enough. Because the sisters made her confused her, isn't it? It seemed to Princess September that a little bird had been away a long time. So now the bird had gone on, but it did not come back, and many days had passed. Something might have happened to him, so she thought something had happened to him. What will happen? What will hearts and some else you never knew what trouble he might get. That means maybe some other birds had attacked him. Besides, he might forget her, or he might take a fancy to somebody else, or he must have forgotten about the Princess September or had gone in the hands of somebody else. That would be dreadful. Going in somebody's hand, leaving in September and going in somebody's hands is something cannot be believable, isn't it? She wished to be he were safely back, but September wanted him to come back safely. That means September was worried about him. Suddenly September heard a tweet tweet just behind her ear, and she saw the little bird sitting on her shoulder. So while she was worried, thinking about him and was sad, suddenly the bird came and sat on her shoulder. He had come in so quietly and alighted so softly that she had not heard him. So she did not come to know that a bird had come, because it came very softly. I wondered what on earth had become to you, said the princess. So princess got angry and asked, where have you gone? What had happened to you? I thought you could wonder that, said the little bird. The fact is, I was really didn't come back tonight and thought spring. Actually, today night also I was not, I will not come back. But my father-in-law was giving a party and they all wanted me to stay, but thought you would be anxious because today my father-in-law is giving a party and all of us has to be there. So he did not want me to come out. But at the same time, I thought about the view. That is why I had come. Under the circumstance, this was a very unfortunate remark for the little bird to make. Under the circumstance, this was a very unfortunate remark for the little bird to make. So in that situation, because for a long time he did not come and she thought that he had forgotten her and had gone somewhere, isn't it? So at that moment when he came, he understood how much worried September was. So he had said that, understood. September left her heart to go thumb against his chest, and she made up her mind to take no more risk. She put up her hand. That more this means to put him inside the cage, isn't it? Because her sisters had said it is not believable whether he will come or not, isn't it? So now she thought for some time he did not come, and so he had said the excuse also. So now she thought again, if it happens, sometimes the bird will go away from her. So what is she thought? She will lock him. She put her hand and took hold of the bird. She caught hold of the bird. Bird suspected nothing, and he was so surprised when she carried him over to the cage, poked him and shut the door on him that for a moment he could think of nothing to say. So before the bird could say anything, what did September do? September caught hold of the bird and put it inside the cage and then locked it. But in a moment or two, he hopped up in the ivory perch and said, what is a joke? That means, I think it is joke. Please open the cage. There is no joke said, but some of the Manna's cats are prowling about tonight, and I think you are much safer in there. So she said, cats are here, they are wandering about, and if you be outside, it is sure they will come and catch you. So it is safe for you to be inside a cage. Well, just for this once I don't mind, said the little bird, so long as you let me out in the morning. So okay, night I will be here, but in the next morning you have to open the cage and let me go. He ate a very good supper and then began to sing, but in the middle of the song he stopped. I don't know what's the matter with me, he said, but I don't feel like singing tonight. Very well, September, go to sleep instead. So he said, in between the song he said, I'm not feeling to sing today. Then September said, okay, and now you go to sleep. So he put his head under his wing, and in a minute was fast asleep. The bird slept. September went to sleep too. September also slept. But when the dawn broke, she was awakened by the little bird calling her at the top of his voice. By early morning, the bird, she woke up, hearing the sound of the little bird. Wake up, he said. Open the door of the cage and let me out. I want to have a good fly while the dew is still on the ground. So what the bird said, now you open the cage, let me go out and enjoy the nature. Let me out, let me out. Again the bird started shouting. And he tried to slip through the bars of the cage, but of course couldn't, and he beat against the door. Of course he could not, but he tried his best to open the cage. Then the 8 princes came in and looked in. All the princes, other princes, sisters all came and they looked at the cage. They told September she has a wife to take her advice. So now they said it is good that she had accepted their what idea, isn't it, to put him in the cage. They said he would soon get used to the cage and in a few days would get forget he had never been free. So now for some days he will be shouting and then he will stop. He will understand that now he is inside the cage. The little bird said nothing to at all while they were there, but as soon as they gone, he began to cry again. Let me out, let me out. So when the sisters were standing, the bird did not open the mouth. Once the sisters had gone, again it started shouting, let me out. Don't be silly, such an old silly, said September. I have put you in the cage because I am so fond of you, because I love you, I want you. I know what is good for you much better than you do yourself. Sing me a little song and I will give you a piece of sugar. So she said, I know how to take care of you. Now you sing, I will give you sweet. But the little bird stood in the corner of the cage looking out at the blue sky and never sang a song. But the bird was upset. It sat at the corner of the cage and looked at the blue sky. What is the good of sucking, said September? Why don't you sing and forget your troubles? Trouble means that you are now inside the cage. You forget about it and you start singing. How can I sing? Answered the bird. I want to see the trees and the lake and the green rice growing in the field. So the bird said, how can I sing here inside the cage which is locked? I want to see the trees, see the sky, the lakes and water outside. Then only I can sing. That means I want to enjoy the beauty of nature. It is not the same thing, said the little bird. The rice fields and the lake and the willow trees look quite different when you see them through the bars of their cage. The bird wouldn't sing a song and he wouldn't eat a thing. So the bird did not sing, at the same time he did not eat also. The princess was a little anxious at this and asked the sisters what they thought about it. You should be firm, they said. That means you be firm, don't open the cage. But if you don't eat, he will die, she answered. So what did September say? He is not eating food also. So when the bird is not eating food and drinking water, what happens? It will not live, it will die. That would be very ungrateful of him, they said. He must know that you are only thinking of his own good. If he obstinate and dies, it will serve right and you will be get rid of it. So they are saying, let him, he should understand that because you are loving him too much, you have put him in the cage. And if he doesn't understand and come along with you, think about you, let him die. That is good. Let the bird die. So the sisters wanted the bird to live or to die. Actually they want to destroy this bird, isn't it? They want to kill this bird because it is a small bird, always singing sweetly and all are admiring the song of that pretty bird, isn't it? But here the parrots, what are they doing? They are saying only these two things and everyone are worried of that, hearing it many times, isn't it? September did not see how they are going to do very much good, but they were 8 to 1 and all older than she, so she said nothing. So because they are all elders, she did not say anything against them. Perhaps he will have got used to the cage by two. So September thought, okay, today he might think that he is not allowed to go out. So tomorrow he will be used to be that he is inside, he will understand that he is inside the cage, so he will start eating. So like that September thought. And the next day when she woke, she cried out good morning in a cheerful voice, but she got no answer. She jumped out of the bed and ran to the cage. She gave a startled cry, for there the little bird lay at the bottom on its side with his eyes closed and he looked as if he were dead. So the next morning when she welcomed him saying good morning, there was no response. And looking at the cage, she saw the bird lying at the corner, seems to be dead. She opened the door and putting her hand lifted him out. She opened the cage and took the bird outside. She gave a sob of relief, for she felt that the little heart was beating. So when she took the bird outside, she found that the bird is not dead because it was breathing. Wake up, little bird, she said. She began to cry and her tears fell on the little bird. She opened his eyes and saw that the bars of the cage were no longer around him. So now she started crying and making the bird awake. So suddenly the tears fall on the bird, and when the tears had fallen on the bird, what did the bird do? It opened his eyes and he found he is outside the cage. I cannot sing unless I am free, and if I cannot sing, I will die. So what the bird had said? Only when I am free, I am able to sing, and only when I am able to sing, I can live. Otherwise, I will die. The princess gave a great sob, so she started to cry. Then take your freedom, she said. I shut you in a golden cage because I loved you and wanted to have you all to myself. That means I don't want to give you to anybody. But I never knew it would kill you. I love you enough to let you be happy in your own way. So now you understood that I want you to be alive so that you also can enjoy your freedom. She threw open the window and gently placed the little bird on the slit. He shook himself a little. Then through the window only the bird used to come. So she placed the bird on the slit of the window. Come and go as you will. Little bird, she said, I will never put you in a cage anymore. So what did she say? You can go and come at any time you wish. I will not again put you inside the cage. Because now September understood. When the bird, which was having the full freedom to go out and enjoy the nature, and at the same time came inside and had a song with her, and now put in the cage, what had happened? His freedom had lost, and so he was at the eve of the death, isn't it? Come and go as you will. I will come because I love you, little princess, said the bird. So the bird also said, if I go, I will come back to see you because I also love you. And I will sing you the loveliest song I know. I shall go far away, but I shall always come back, and I never forget you. That means I will go a distant place also, but at the same time I will come back to see you. He gave himself under shade, good gracious, how stiff I am, he explained. Then he opened his wings and flew right away into the blue. Then after saying this, he went out into the sky. But the little princess burst into tears, for it is very difficult to put the happiness of someone you love before your own. And with the little bird far out of sight, she felt all of a sudden very lonely. So when the bird has gone, she felt that she was lonely. When her sisters knew what had happened, they moved her and said that the little bird would never return. So the story was said to the sisters, and they started laughing, making fun of her, isn't it? And they said that the bird will never come back. But he did at last. But the bird came back, and he sat on September's shoulder and ate out of her hand and sang the beautiful song he had learned while he was flying up and down the fair places of the world. So he had studied a new song also while flying far off distance. September knew her window open day and night so that the little bird might come into the room whenever he felt inclined, and this was very good for her. So she grew extremely beautiful. So she always kept that window open. Why did she keep the window open? So that the bird at any moment can come and go outside. So who became very pretty? Princess September became very pretty. And when she was old enough, she married the king of Cambodia and was carried on a white elephant all the way to city in which the king lived. And she got a very good marriage with the king of Cambodia. But the sisters never slept with their windows open. They all closed the window because they are, where is their parrot? The parrot is inside the cage only. So, and there is no need of opening the window. Why? Because no other birds entered their room. So they grew extremely ugly as well as disagreeable. So all were not beautiful. And when the time came to marry them off, they were given away to the king counselors with a pot of tea and a Siamese cat. And what was the dowry given for them? A Siamese cat, and they were all got married with the counselors, king's counselors, with a pot of tea. So that was the dowry given to them. But September married to the king of Cambodia and was taken in the elephant all around the city. So now you understood the lesson, how the daughters were looked after and how they were got married also, isn't it? Because why September was married in such a way? Because why did she become beautiful? Because she had made that bird to fly according to its own, isn't it? To enjoy its beauty. Always when we put something in a cage, what is being stopped for them? Their freedom is being stopped, isn't it? But when the freedom of the little bird was stopped, what did it do? It did not sing or it did not eat any food. And when it was allowed to go out, it went out freely, and at any moment it was able to come inside and sing a song for her. Understood? So now we come to the end of the lesson. The answers will be sent to you. So you start writing the same heading, supplementary text. The remaining, that means from 5 we have started as the book had come late. Understood? Okay, thank you.